Welcome back, guys. How y'all feeling?
I was about to say Happy New Year. It's not a New Year. It's February.
Yeah.
Happy New Week.
You're stuck in a loop.
Winter's hot. Winter is difficult.
It's almost spring.
It's still winter.
Spring out of
It's
this
minus
shit.
12 outside.
Spring out of that shit.
No, it's minus 12 degrees outside. Celsius. No, damn Fahrenheit. And I'm suffering. Because where's the sun? Where is it? Where's the heat?
But the sun has been here now.
No heat, just cold.
That's you gotta get vitamin D. Tablets.
The pause. Tablets. But we back, I guess.
Welcome back, guys.
Another day, another episode.
Welcome to Unplugged. So,
Wait, before you continue, where's my pillow? Hey, okay.
we got some juicy ones.
Mm-hmm.
We got some nice, flavorful stories. So, am I the asshole? My wife and I came home at 3 a.m. and my mother-in-law acted like we're 16 sneaking into the house.
They all live together? I mean, continue, but damn.
Maybe babysitting?
Hey, if you're a grown-ass adult, come in at whatever time now.
It's my house. Paying the bills.
I mean.
So OP is 41 male.
Mm-hmm.
His spouse is 42 female.
Mm-hmm.
So they had plans to go hiking and have dinner with friends. We made our kids 16 male and 12 female sandwiches for lunch and called my spouse's mom and asked to bring the kids for dinner because we would be gone for the evening.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So she's babysitting. It's literally that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We also told the kids we will be out late.
Mm-hmm. How late?
Sibling number 3.
Oh.
Maybe.
Bow chica? Oh, wow.
We left our kids at home alone multiple times, and we fully trust them. We just wanted to make sure that they had something decent instead of warming something up. Mm-hmm. Hence, asking mother-in-law to bring food.
Mm-hmm.
Not once did we ask her to stay, nor do we expect her to.
Okay.
We have told her many times you can stay and watch TV due to her not having internet.
Okay.
So if she wants, but she never wants to stay.
So her whole purpose is just to come there, make sure they have dinner, maybe spend some time with them and then dip.
Yeah.
Because they're old enough, 16 and 12. I mean, they can stay at home for themselves.
My spouse and I have an amazing day with great friends. And after dinner, they wanted to go back to their place to hang out more. Mm-hmm. Next thing we know, it's super late. And we get a call from mother-in-law asking where we are.
Oh, now her checking up on them. Okay, continue.
We were just about to head home anyway and said we would be home soon. Mm-hmm. Flash forward to arriving home, and mother-in-law is sitting in the living room of my house fuming.
For what? They're not children.
No TV or anything.
Huh? No. Okay, I'm just imagining her sitting in like the spinny chairs, and then they step in. No, they step in, and she spins around petting a white cat. Just like, well.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. That's what I'm imagining. It's because it's dead silent, dark. This is what I'm thinking. And they're like, for what?
I'd love to say she was sitting in the dark, but she wasn't that dramatic.
Just the TV off, in silence, staring at the wall with some light.
She starts getting angry at us, commenting what time it is and how our 16-year-old shouldn't be up that late.
What time was it around this? Did it say? They didn't say, but it was just
No, it was just
late.
super late.
Whatever that
That's
means.
that's.
Some people
I'm
super
guessing
late is
like
11.
midnight. I think
Yeah.
after midnight you consider it like super late.
Fair.
Side note: we don't let him stay up that late all the time. But trying to manage a 16-year-old is hard enough as it is. 12-year-old had already called it a night and was asleep.
Fair.
Now, I'm a little upset because I don't like being accosted in my own home and being treated like a child sneaking in. I proceed to tell her she didn't have to stay. She was only supposed to grab dinner.
Yeah. She wasn't supposed to babysit. You know, they're not babies.
She then tells us how disrespectful it is for not telling her where we were and why we were coming home so late.
How old were they again?
41 and 42.
Like they're fucking 16 themselves. A 41-year-old can be out the way as long as they fucking want to. Especially because it's not like if they had told her, okay, stay until we come back. I can be understanding why she's
It was
upset because she's like, I
just-
gotta go. But
It was just the food.
it was just
to
go-
make sure that they was not just eating some frozen food, put it in the microwave, warm it up. Like, oh, let grandma come through. You guys can hang out. She can make y'all some food.
Play some
hang
games,
out. And
and
she
then she
said
did.
yes to it, and everything was cool. But anyway,
I don't understand.
then she tells us how disrespectful it is for not telling her where we were and when we're coming back home so late, and why we're coming home so late. Now, if she had said this in a caring tone or even worried, this would not have been a problem.
It's not.
This came off in a very angry tone. Even when leaving, she slammed the front door.
So she's not dramatic, but she is. It's just that she left the lights on. That's the one
Just
thing.
like how we're not petty.
Because I'm a
No,
perfectly
we are.
nice person. But I'm a.
Now, today, she's saying it wasn't about when we came home, but rather she was worried and we did not tell her what time we were coming back or where we were. She said, "You said you were gonna go hiking and to dinner." That statement is truth. We just went with the flow and added more to the evening.
Why not?
So, well, we're the assholes for not calling her and telling her we will be late, even though we had no idea she would be staying past getting them dinner.
I don't think you're the asshole for nothing.
This is amazing.
This mother-in-law is trying to act like she's still parenting. You've reached your parenting goals by the end of like 20.
But do you ever stop?
You do.
Do you ever though?
You do when it comes to certain things. For example, making sure that they come home at appropriate time. That's definitely not something you need to be doing at your ripe old age of 60, 70, whatever the fuck you
No,
are.
you don't. But if it's about your grandkids, if your kids have kids and that's your grandkids, you're going to be concerned when the parents are coming back home if they never said anything about it. And if you had your own plans, then I could understand if you get upset.
Of course, but she didn't say nothing about that. Not to mention, she wasn't required to stay after dinner. She was supposed to go there, make sure the kids had food, like proper food, maybe hang out with them a little bit, maybe watch a movie, and then dip. Nothing was keeping her there to wait for them to come back. They never said that.
So the devil's advocate has shown up. The devil's advocate, right? It depends on how the parents communicated this information to the grandma.
They did.
Right.
It was in the story.
No, they say that they did. Okay. But the thing is it that, oh, could you watch the kids and like make sure they eat? Grandma start with, oh, like, because we're going to go out and with some friends and we're going to do this and that and that. No. she might have taken it as, oh, could you make sure that they eat and like
stay
stay
with
with the
them.
kids because we're gonna be doing this and this and that. And I guess in her head she's thinking, oh, you guys are gonna like maybe go and hang out after and da da da. You're gonna come back late, so I'm gonna stay so and go home after you guys are back home.
So you think this is more of a
I think it's a miscommunication because I don't like. Otherwise, this would have been a. This is not the first time this is happening kind of story.
But I don't think these people go out a lot either. This is like
And that's what I mean. I think it was the miscommunication because they don't go out often, and they thought in their head, our kids are grown. They don't need to be babysat. We just don't want them to be like warming anything up, whatever. Grandma can be there, they can have like a good time together, but grandma can leave. But they never told grandma, oh, like specific, like, oh, we just want you to hang out with the kids, make sure they have something nice to eat, you guys can hang out, but like whenever you want to leave, that's what I'm thinking. The grandma did not get this information, how I'm saying, like, you can come, have a good time, you guys can eat together, but whenever you feel comfortable, you can go. They're old enough to like go to bed by themselves and we'll come back home and it's okay. I don't think grandma got that information, and that's why she was a little bit upset because it was not just like, I think because in grandma's eyes, her grandbabies are like still
babies.
She
Even
like
16-year-old.
I know, but it's still because even your babies, you can consider them as your babies. Now imagine your grandbabies. Like you picturing them as like they're still like, even though they're like almost adults,
literal infants. And you're just
so I can understand the grandma's perspective of like the whole getting upset and asking, where were you? Why didn't that is a little bit too much, but I can understand why she would get upset about. But I thought because the information was not expressed to her clearly, where it was you can go home whenever the kids are old enough to be able to do this and that by themselves. So
I mean, at the end of the day, if we're going off of what the story itself told us, because we can always speculate, you know,
of course,
I mean? And that's where the devil's advocate comes in. We can always speculate and be like, maybe they weren't clear enough that she could leave. And in that sense, I understand why she's upset, because she's been waiting for how many hours? That's 100%. But if it was that she was clear, like it was completely clear, be like, hey, go there, get them dinner, maybe hang out if you want to. Not a must, but just make sure they have dinner and then dip whenever you want to, because they're old enough to at least get themselves to bed. Because the 16-year-old can at the very least.
And even the 12-year-old, like, you know when you're tired, but when you're younger, you're like, oh, grandma's at home. I want to stay up longer.
You want to think about like, oh, for kids, like if you're 12 and like there's a random intruder, you don't know what to do. A 16-year-old is like, I can at least call the police. You
don't think a 12-year-old, 5-year-olds can do
maybe
that?
12-year-olds today. I don't know. Me at 12, I'll be like,
you couldn't call the police?
I'll be panicking too much. I'll be like, I don't know what the
when you was 12?
I was a simple child.
It was a simple African child. You didn't know. You didn't know it 4.
But I would have been like, should I call my mom first? You know, I'll be panicking in the moment, like, who am I calling first? But anyways, kids today, they're smart. They can handle themselves. They can handle situations, and they know how to call parents if anything were to go down, emergencies, and all these things. So the grandma being there is not necessary. And I think she also probably knew that, but in her grandma state of mind, being like, my babies, I can't leave them. I gotta wait for my other babies to come home. The older babies to come home. So I get that. But it's also like the dramatics of it all was
a lot. It was too much. Grandma, you need to chill.
If grandma really had that much of a problem, she could have been text this nigga.
That's what I was thinking. Or call them and be like, oh, I thought you guys, and then she would have, and then they could be like, no, you don't really have to wait. It's okay. You can go home.
It's that simple. A simple phone call, a simple text. You know what I mean? But instead, she was sitting there waiting.
Tech savvy.
Call then. A call.
She's not phone savvy.
How are you phone savvy? How are you not phone savvy? And no damn 2026. Calm down. But you get it. So I don't think you're an asshole, because you shouldn't have to like do a walk of shame. Do a sneak in late at night type thing when you're 40.
In your own home.
When you're 40.
With a 16-year-old, bro. Come on.
No, that 16-year-old
That's a lot.
The 16-year-old was like, we're fine, girl.
I just wanted to watch extra TV with grandma. That's it.
The 12-year-old is already in bed.
They
chilling.
know when they're supposed to be in bed. So I don't think it's grandma's duty. I mean,
It
if the
is.
kids know the routine, they would do it, but I can understand if grandma or anybody else who is babysitting them would give them a chance to stay up longer than they would, just because you can, even in, like, as a teacher, if you're a new teacher or if you're a substitute, they could be like, no, we usually take a break like at this time. Yeah, we usually have 1 hour break, when they know they only got 20 minutes. So it's understandable that they would try and get as much from this experience being with grandma as possible. I don't blame you, but I think the communication there was not clear. And so both sides are to blame on the communication part.
100%.
But I think grandma
Dramatics.
didn't have much to do otherwise and felt some type of way about it, even though she knew she didn't have to stay.
Because I'm hoping the grandma, when OP was 16, wasn't doing all this. You know what I mean?
He was not doing that. He was not doing that. With grandma? Please.
This is me. If I ever had kids, I'd be like, go nuts, for a while. Because I'm like, I could never even have sleepovers. You know what I mean? Not a single.
Why you gotta sleep outside? There's a comfortable bed. Let's not get into that. You already know. But let's know what you guys think down in the comment section. That would be interesting to know. If you've had the same experience of where grandma, grandpa, or any other relative, any other babysitter let you stay up longer than expected when you were not supposed to, and shit went down. Let's go to the next story.
It's Unplugged. Right, so the next story, also another Am I the A-hole? Am I the A-hole for replacing everything my wife loses when she organizes against my will?
Against your will.
Get your cup ready. My wife and I each have private rooms in our house. Nothing weird. No locks on the doors. They're just our private areas.
Yeah.
We also have areas of responsibility. She has the kitchen and I have the garage. That means that I use the kitchen to cook, and when I clean up, I return it to the order that she has determined is best. When she uses the garage for some project, alley tools. Huh? How did he write this? I think it's all tools.
He said alley tools. I was like, what's an alley tool? Ali. Baba.
When she uses the garage for some project, all tools get put back where they belong and she cleans up after herself.
Okay, fair enough.
The problem is that she's a neat freak. She cannot stand clutter. I, on the other hand, have no problem putting my purchases in my room to deal with later. Whether it's toys or computer parts, I will leave them in the corner until I get to them. My personal mess does not pass the threshold of my door.
Fair enough.
My wife sees this as a personal insult. She will go into my area and organize, and then she will forget where she put my stuff. So I've started replacing whatever she loses.
What do you mean?
For example, I like to wear black Carhartt, put it on the screen, Carhartt coveralls is a specific brand, when I'm working in the garage or riding my motorcycle. So if I spot some on sale, I will buy them and put them in the closet until I wear out the ones that I'm currently using. It's just a backup,
Okay.
She decided that coveralls don't belong folded in the closet. Where's clothing supposed to be? Anyways, I finally wore the ass out of the ones that I was using. I went into my closet and the spare set was missing. I asked her where they went and she couldn't remember. She looked through all the closets and the laundry room and she couldn't find them. So I went and bought new ones out of our fun budget. Now she's upset because she eventually found the other pair with all the Christmas gifts.
Wait, with the Christmas gifts?
She buys Christmas gifts all year long whenever she finds something good on sale.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
Is she Santa? She's working hard all year round.
April to be like, ooh,
That would be nice.
it's only
I
like
mean,
10 months from now. Damn.
I mean, I could understand it, but okay.
She thinks I could have been more patient. I think she should stay out of my room, or at the very least, not take things out of the room without making a note of where she moved them.
Fair enough. To me,
Is he the a-hole?
no. Like some
Very
people
simple.
have a disorganized organization.
Me.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I could put something somewhere. You might not understand the system.
but I know where it is.
And so if you decide to move it, you better know where you put it. Because it's gonna be a problem.
Like my room is a
Otherwise.
non-stop mess, but I know exactly
Where everything
like my
is.
keys are, or like where my whatever is.
When you're in a rush, you're like, I know exactly.
Because I put it at the same
The pants
spot
is over
every
there,
time.
the top is over there, the socks is over there, my bag is over there, jacket, da, da, da. In 5 minutes, you could be ready because you know exactly where you put your things.
But if anybody else went into my room, they would have been like, hey.
Let me just help you reorganize. You're like, I love my chaotic organization. That's
It's a chaotic good. I'm trying to, it works for me. It's not a space that I'm sharing with anybody else. Because then I will have to recalibrate and figure it out then. But in my space, in me, myself, and I, don't touch nothing.
Do you think that he should tell his wife though?
But they said that in the beginning, these are the private rooms. It's not like their shared bedroom or
No, but
in his private room, don't touch shit.
Yeah, but his wife is doing it anyway. And then this kind of situation happened where he's looking for something and he can't find it. She can't find it, which is even worse.
Yeah.
Because you decided to go into the room where I already had organized the things in my head where to find them. But do you think he told her to perhaps after this experience
stop?
Yeah. Do you think he did?
I think he did, but the thing is that she's a neat freak, is what he said. She can't stand clutter. So when she goes into that room, because there's no locks on the door, so they're both welcome to go into those private areas, depending on what it is. They're both welcome to it. But because there's no locks on the door, she'll open it, see some mess, and be like, I can't stand it, and start fixing it, even though he did not ask for it.
See, this is where unfortunately, I don't know if this is OCD.
It's giving low-key OCD. But it's not, it doesn't be like diagnosed, but it could be like you have OCD tendencies.
But in this situation, I think it's really important for both of the parties to have a conversation about this. If it's your private room and it's her private room, it's perfectly fine. The doors are not closed because you can go in and see what the fuck is going on. But at the same time, it's important also to communicate that I have my things structured. It might not seem structured to you, but to me it is, because then I can find this and that, whatever I'm looking for, so we don't have to buy new things.
But some people don't match though. Even if you're like, oh, I know what everything is, I like it this way. Someone who you're living with, your partner, who is very much a neat freak, everything has to be in a specific spot, they will go into that room and be like, I'm stressed. Like
I can definitely understand that, but that's the thing. It's not. I don't necessarily think it's not a good match. It's just about being accommodative and accepting your partner in certain aspects, in certain circumstances, how they are as a person. It's not that the whole apartment or the whole house is disorganized. It's just, this is my space, and I think she has a problem with my space, because she's like, even though it's your space, it has to be organized according to my standards, and that is perhaps the problem. Because you wouldn't go.
The problem is, he was like, okay, if you wanted to clean it or whatever, and you lost it, it is what it is.
Just mark where you put the shit.
Exactly. If you're not gonna do that, I'm gonna go buy it. And then she was upset that he was buying it.
After time went by where she couldn't find where she put the thing, and then
he's asking, am I the asshole for replacing it?
No,
I'm not
replacing
like,
it. No,
the asshole. No, asshole. He didn't say, am I the asshole for being a mess, and she's not. He's not asking these things. He's like, it is what it is. I've accepted it. Am I
Right.
the asshole for replacing it after she loses it when she decides to clean the room?
Definitely not.
Definitely
Come on,
not.
let's be honest. Let's not try to do this.
Don't lose my shit. I'm so
When
sorry.
you arranged it,
Find it
Mark
or
it.
buy a new one.
Buy boxes, put tags on the shit.
Mark it. In
Please.
your organized self. You didn't organize enough to know where it is. So apparently you're not organized, huh?
But come down. Don't attack her. Don't. Who's up? What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch?
What's up? Hey,
Well, I mean, but that's a very interesting combo. Not unusual, not special, not uncommon.
Definitely not.
And I think it's a good match to have the two perspectives, like one who is not as concerned about, I guess, arrangements or organization, and one that is no problem with that at all.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, you cannot be angry at somebody for replacing the thing that you lost while you was arranging their shit when they did not ask for it.
There's no consent, no question, no nothing. Just you decided to take it upon thyself. To take it upon thyself.
Take the hit. It's okay. It's okay.
What it is.
But no, I don't think this is like anything serious. I think this is more like a venting scenario, which is perfectly fine because as a couple, there's no way you're gonna live together, every day, and nothing's gonna bother you. Something's always gonna come up, and I think that's only normal. If nothing was coming up,
something ain't right. They do say opposites attract, So you gotta figure out those opposites and figure out a healthy communication around
it and find a solution. I think they had a great connection with. He was not gonna do it. She wanted to do it. The only misconnect there was she did not remember where she put it.
She lost it.
So I think if she put in specifically this room where it's private for him, if she put tags on things to make it easier for her to remember where she put the things and for him to know where the things have been put,
it would be
there's no problem.
Really easy.
There really is no problem.
As long as I know you didn't throw it out, it doesn't matter where you put it.
No problemas. As the Italians will say. But what would you guys have done in this situation, as Yazzie was asking? Have you been through this situation? Are you in this kind of couple situation where one is more organized than the other?
It's not.
How have y'all resolved that situation? And is it working? Is it not working? Let us know down in the comment section.
Please do.
Well, we'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe.
All the good things.
And we'll see y'all in the next video. Ciao.